We're going to start off with a good cigarette, but just before we start off, let me just inform you about one thing that's very simple. In pi, it starts off at 3 points. Why don't we just say the point is a 10 and call it 30? Call it the creation number. 1, 4, and 1, 5 is 29. 2 and 9 is 11. 2 plus 9, 2 times 9 is 29. The next two numbers are 9, 2. 9 and 2 is 11, same as before. Next two numbers are 6, 5. We have 11, 11, 11, which equals to basically 13, 31, or 44 as a whole. And the reason I said it that way is because this has to do with the face of your telephone. More numbers that repeat themselves. How do we repeat themselves? What we do is we take over here. I just want to see if it's on the right side. No, it's over here. 396, which is on the right side, up and down calculator on phone. And this is on the other side, 741, 147. When you add them together, 7 and 3 is 10. 1 and 0 is 1. 9 and 4 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. 6 and 1 is 7. You have 147. It repeats the number. Then we move over here. 396 at 147 instead of 741. When we add it up, it adds up to, just to make sure I'm looking at the right thing, it adds up over here to 13, 13, and 4. 1 and 3 is 4, 1 and 3 is 4, and 4 is 4. 4 by 4 by 4 is 64, which is 8 by 8, the chess game. 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12. 12 and 64 is 76, or the spirit of 76. Now you multiply it by 3. 3 times 76 is 210, and 18 is 228. 228 means life in this heaven, because it's 22 bust. It's the letter V, which in French means life. So when you do the last column, I'm going to take a look at it. One comes out to 147. The other one comes out to 444. When you add them together, it equals to 582 or 285. And that is the center number of your telephone. So 396 and 147, or 396 and 741, create together the 258 that is in the center of the telephone. 74 is the center of all 36 numbers added together inside the 9 legs and the dog pounds. 74 on a crisscross, 159, 357 passage equals 222 both ways, equals to a total again, 444. If we add all 4 ways, it's 444 and 444, 888. 8, 8, and 8 connecting heavens. The center dot is your one life. The only thing really separated from everything is the heart of the soul. So we saw how the face of the phone does that. Pretty simple. That's it. Raphael 7286. Do I have more? There's always more. You got to ask me the questions. And if you're sitting with me, it's so much easier, because the more you ask the questions, the more I can broaden my mind inside what you see. And together we can come up with something that you possibly want to see, that you didn't know, I don't know. That's why I'm here. Because this is what I do on my off time. I feel if I don't do this, I won't feel well. And I don't feel well all the time anyways, but I still feel a whole lot better doing what I do. Raphael 7286 fixed 2 machines today. Actually, it was 1.5. It was more a half than anything. The other one wasn't a machine. Well, it wasn't a machine. It was just a part. I just changed the part. I didn't change the part. I changed pieces on the part. Then I changed the part. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus, nearing out to Baffin Islands and north. And just to remind you, there are 3 souths, there are 3 norths, there is 1 east and 1 west. 3 to 1. Another thing to remember is the cross of the USA is Kansas City, where Highway 70 and Highway 30 go, because those are the numbers, 105. That is the true cross of the U.S. Whatever comes in through there. That's the main point. There are others. This one's the main one. Hooked up to the Great Lakes and the water. and the whole system following out of Illinois. If you want to know about those shootings, there was one guy, one police officer, that was walking. But he wasn't walking normally. It wasn't a regular walk. It wasn't even a rushing walk. His feet were way too far apart, more or less like he was some kind of robotic cop of some sort. But anyways, just to wake you up in that sense. Just the same, we will end this at 5:28 just because of the number. Thank you.